definitely squeeze and keep it tight. So keep it real tight against it. Squeeze like my fingers are hurting, and just keep it. Welcome back to the channel, y'all. So this video is a part of Vlogmas, so also don't mind what I'm wearing. I just worked out, but I want to come and show you my hair first because in one of the beginning episodes of Vlogmas, I did the purple hair color, and so I'm about to wash it out. It's been about a week, and I just wanted to show you what it's looking like, and I'm about to wash it out so you can see it does wash out all the way. The plan today is to do retwist finally, and what I'm going to do is do a 2-strand twist and also add in pipe cleaner curls, and I will keep the twist at the base and keep my hair curly. So you'll see what that looks like at the end. It's kind of like a 2-in-1 hairstyle, which I like to keep my hair twisted and to also have a nice curl. So I'm just, like I said, I'm trying to show you what the color looks like still, what I'm looking like. I just got done working out, like I said, so I'm sweaty, and so I'm about to wash my hair right now, and I'll come back to you to show you how I do the style. So I hope this is beneficial for you, and if you have any other requests what you want me to do to my locks, or if you have any questions, or if there's anything you want to see lock related, I do have a playlist. Maybe I can put it right here so you know what it looks like, a playlist where I have all my lock stuff if you want to go check that out. Okay, so I'll be right back. All right, so this is fresh out of the hair washing. But my hair done grew a bit since I cut it, but as you can see, there's no more purple. And so I will just show y'all why I always seem to forget that I need to keep my hair retwisted. You know, they say that you don't need to over twist or else you're gonna get thin roots. And yeah, that's true, but if the other side of that is breakage and new breakage, even though I've tried my best to keep it moisturized and stuff, like having it in this state, and trust me, I love the this look. Having it in this state is just detrimental. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, and I'll come and show you how I do the process. Y'all don't skip around too much. Don't skip around. Watch the whole video. Watch the whole video. All right, y'all. So I got one more section left. I'm gonna do it for y'all on camera, but here's how we're looking. I think I started about 7:25, and it is 9 o'clock now. So I think when I get done, it'll be 2 hours. So you gotta decide if it's worth 2 whole hours for you. So I'm gonna re-wet this because my roots dry way faster, so I have to re-wet them since this is the last thing. So what I did is basically I kind of went in 3 sections, but I like twisted a section and then went back in and put in the curls. So I'm gonna go ahead and you know, retwist this section in my 2-strand twist, and then I'll come back. All right, so I'm gonna show you one more time really slowly, and I am using, and I'm gonna try to put this in the thumbnail, Blue Magic. Woo, woo, woo. We finally got our hands on some. Like, it was hard to find. There's plenty where I am. So yes, I am greasing my scalp and greasing my locks and going through and retwisting with grease. I do not be using gel ever, and my scalp just don't like it. So anyway, I'm using this. Let's get that in the thumbnail. Okay. So like I said, grease the scalp. I've been having scalp issues, so this is helping keep it hydrated. I see the waves coming in. Okay, anyway, make sure it's wet enough. I know I did it the opposite way, but and I'm also not too picky on how clean it is, my parts are, but I do try to get this stuff in here, but that's not what this is about now, is it? Nope. So twist both of your locks in the same direction. Let's get this a little bit cleaner. I'm using it like it's gel, child. It ain't. Okay, so they're both twisted in the same direction, and you basically, I'm trying to get this one looking a little better, twist them in the same direction still, and make sure that you twist. I'm trying to say the opposite. So if both of mine are going backwards, then I'm going to pull the one in the back forward. I don't know how to explain that, but you just have to play around with it. You'll know. And once you cross it over, you keep twisting it in that direction. I'm going back that way. You'll know. You'll figure it out. And just keep twisting it, or just take it and twist, take it, twist. As long as you're being twisted in the same direction, for the most part, it should stay. But since we're doing this for longevity, we are using an elastic band. I like these clear ones because they're a lot more stretchy and thin, and you can't really see them. They're a little bit incognito. So anyway, that is the end of that. So like I said, I do a section, and then I go in and do the pipe cleaner. So this is what y'all all been waiting for. So I want to show y'all. I reuse my pipe cleaners all the time, and I don't know what I did last time because these are really long. Now my hair was longer, but I'm going to start from the beginning. Like, I have a pack of pipe cleaners. I do believe these aren't the best quality, but depending on the thickness of your locks, you might need to triple, quadruple it up. So you just think about that. My locks are probably medium small, so I use just two. So basically these two are together, and I, depending on the length, how long my lock is, the length of my locks, or whatever one, it's going to be in half like this. Now, if you want to put it all together, like to this length, that's fine. But I've been having to do maybe like this much, or maybe even like that, kind of offsetting it just so I can get a little bit more length out of it, if that makes sense. And basically, you just want to kind of twist this to make a better backbone. You're trying to just have a strong pipe cleaner, and you want to have a loop at the top, and so you have something like this, right? Okay, so I'm gonna do that one more time. And what I'm doing is, if the locks are thin enough, like this one, like these two, then I'll do two of them at a time. So it'll be one pipe cleaner that's made for two locks. Now, if your locks are thick and you did your twist, then you're gonna have to do one of these per lock. So anyway, like I said, you have it in half, and I probably can get away with half, especially for these shorter ones. So I'll do one that's half, and then you basically, for me, I stick my thing in my hand and just kind of twist it around just to go a little bit faster. And now I have my little hole at the top. So this part would be closer to my scalp for ease of taking it out. So I'm gonna go ahead and make two more. I have what I have four. All right, so let me show you all four of these, and I'm gonna go ahead and get a thumbnail for this as well, so I can put it up in there. Let's see, if that look good, or should I just show all these? Ah! Okay, me being silly. Okay, so we have our four. So I'm gonna start at the bottom. So this is pretty long, so I might have already made a mistake with how long this one is, and I'll show y'all what I do. These are acceptable thicknesses, so you also got to take into account the thickness of your lock. So like I said, if your locks are really thick, it's going to be one pipe cleaner made per lock, and you're going to have to maybe reinforce the thickness of this with a few more, probably more than two pipe cleaners. So what you're going to do is you're going to start at the end that is straight like this, and I'm starting at the, let's see about how close I can get, end of my lock. So I don't start at the top, I start at the bottom, number one. And number two, in order to try to keep the ends tucked in, I take the end of the lock. Now you see how these are two different things. I might have to just explain it with one. I take the end of the lock and kind of put it in the direction of the long part. If you have all the rest of your pipe cleaner over here, see there's nothing over here, put this in the direction of that. So it's like an X. And so what's going to happen is you can start to wrap your lock around going towards the end and just kind of hold on to it. And then when you actually start twisting, then the rest of your lock is going to basically smush. It's going to smush this on top of each other, and you basically just entrap the end of the lock already. So this end would basically serve as reinforcement, and so you wouldn't be, or me personally, I like doing it this way, you wouldn't be having a loose lock and then having the pipe cleaner cover it up for you. So this is like reinforcement. So it's not going anywhere from the bottom. But then you want to grip it really tight and make sure that you grab it from the end, like this end over here, and twist and grab it tightly, because you don't really want any space. You don't want to be like, oh, let me just loosely. I mean, yeah, I guess, but if your locks are thick, then they need some roughage, right? So I keep taking my hand and twisting and keeping the locks close together and trying to avoid like rolling right on top of the other lock, because it needs to dry. So now you say, what am I going to do with this? I might just have to do 2 for this one. But if they were thin enough, then what I would do is, after I have the longest one, after I've started the longest one and I started rolling, I would roll all the way up until I get to this part. And so then I will basically do the same thing with the second one and wrap it towards that side, and then just start rolling. I'll roll one time like on top of it and then start doing that. So this would work, but I didn't make this long enough. So I think I am going to have to start this one over. I'm just going to actually create a new pipe cleaner just to show y'all what it looks like to have a longer one. So back at this, I'm sorry I'm taking forever, but now instead of coming all the way down to the end, I am just going to maybe do halfway. So like right here. Then twist that down. And I'm gonna start speeding it up for y'all and just doing it how I've been doing it. Let me tilt this down just a tad. Whoops. Have the side on this side. I'm gonna start with this one. Make sure that this is coming towards the end. Wrap it a few times. Wrap this on top. I'm just very squeezing it a lot. And then I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this in. If you want to wrap it in now, that's cool. And then I'm gonna just start wrapping it up. And actually I gotta back up a little bit. So I didn't have to roll far, but then try to just take the same thing, wrap that, and then just death grip it. And try not to overlap your rolls, or else you're just gonna create a lock that doesn't get dry. Unless you like keep these in for multiple days, but I'm just going to take these out in the morning, so it is nighttime. Hopefully they dry by morning, and that still kind of wasn't enough, but we're going to maybe wrap it one time. I'm not going to have to go all the way. Then you're going to take this loop up here, and you definitely need to make sure you like at least cramp that down, or else it will unravel from there. So let me do one more and then I'll speed it up. Dang, can I find 2 that are like similar lengths? Sorry, I keep doing the opposite thing. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm looking in the camera. Trying to get a good angle. I don't know if I got one. We're just gonna go straight on. This is going towards this side. Just my personal preference. Squeezing, squeezing. I'll roll this on top of it. Well, because you don't really got no choice. I can go ahead and bend this in just for extra reinforcement. Roll, squeeze, take this, turn, 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 turn. You want your key at the top and take it once you get there. Once you get to your rubber band, I guess if you're going to your scalp, that'd be fine. But when I do it all the way to the scalp, you're risking. Actually, no, you're not. If you have the keyhole at the top, then you're not risking any poking. So if you had it the opposite way, and you had this part at the top, you might risk, even if you do tilt it down, you might risk having it poking your scalp all night long, or however long you have it in your hair. But okay. I'll just stay on camera for y'all. But I kind of did that kind of fast, right? It's supposed to be a tutorial. So same thing at the end, but start wrapping it towards the length of it. Death grip. Turn, make sure you are overlapping on top of that. You can go ahead and bend that in. Just definitely squeeze and keep it tight. So keep it real tight against it. Squeeze like my fingers are hurting, and just keep it tight without wrapping on top of the lock. So you want to definitely make sure you make your pipe cleaner long enough, and that is just doing what it needs to do. All the way to the top. Pull that down. last one, or should I do 2 out of these? I think I'm gonna make these 2 just because they're such different lengths. So I'll do one of them that's normal, and then I think I need to make one more that's longer since these are totally different lengths, as you can see. Ooh, child, what have I done? But anyways, I'm glad to be done because it's taking way too long. But these curls will last until I wash my hair again. And when I do wash my hair, I think I'll just keep the 2-strand twist in so I don't have to fight everything. Okay, so let me make one more. Actually, this is already it's already made. See, an old one. These old ones don't smell that good, so I need to buy a whole new set of pipe cleaners. But just with one, last time, it's gonna I'm gonna wrap towards the length of it. All right, we're gonna take this. I'm trying to squeeze everything and just let it roll on top of what you already started rolling. Okay, you could leave this be. Ow, that hurt it. Go ahead and put it in if you want to. Just take this end and turn. Take and turn, and just keep it nice and tight. Because if you have it loose, your lock is going to take over and it's going to do whatever it wants to, and that ain't going to be cute. So you do have to really keep it tight and really grip it and mold it to how you want it to be, or else, especially if you have thicker locks than I do. So anyways, I guess I didn't need that much, but you see this is a 2-on-1, and we're just gonna have to, hey y'all. Okay, so that is all of that. Let me show you here we go, turn around. As far as sleeping, no, it's not that comfortable. I am gonna try to like pull it back, and just so I'll sleep on my side, so just so it don't poke me or nothing. And just put a thing on. Did I put, I think I forgot to put the grease on the length of these because y'all be distracting me. But yes, after I greased my scalp, I did put the grease on my actual locks. Doggone it. Okay. So hopefully I didn't miss any. I always end up in the wrong thing. But yeah, this is how we're looking. Finally, it feels so good to have a retwist. Getting a retwist is just about the same as getting a perm. Swear it is. I got perms when I was young. Trust me. Trust me, trust me, trust me. That was me. But I love my locks. Love my locks, love my locks. So this is going to be like a deep part over here. So anyways, I'm going to, I'm not sitting in the dryer now, y'all. It's about 9:30. But 2 hours is how long it took. So I'm basically just going to make sure it has enough room to breathe at night so air can get to it. And I'm gonna come back in the morning and show you how I take it out. Probably do some makeup and show you the finished look. Y'all hit the subscribe button for me. I'll see y'all in the morning. Alrighty, y'all, it is the next morning and I'm just gonna show you how I take these out. So I didn't sleep under the dryer. I definitely slept with an extra fan on, made sure it hit all the sides. So I have my section for y'all, and this should be quite easy. So let's take one of these with the keel at the top, and you see I have some broken rubber bands. Y'all see that? Which is unfortunate, so be aware of the type of elastics you use. Maybe I wrapped it around too many times, but I'll put the rubber band back on, a new one back on. So if you have a keyhole at the top, you should be able to, and I don't even really undo the bottom part. I just kind of hold on to my whole thing, and you should just be able to slide it out. And that should be that. And so just go around, you know, you can undo the bottom or straighten out the bottom and just pull it from the top, and that's super simple and super easy. Hopefully it's easy for you as well. I know everybody's locks are different and all that jazz, so I just hope this was informative and helpful. If you want to try these, this was to serve as a tutorial. All right, and this is the last one. You see how fast that was though? That was super fast. Last but not least. And there we are. So this is very much a curly Q. I know what curly Qs are. I used to have a curly Q. Let me put me a new rubber band up in here. So over the course of this style, you might have rubber bands pop. Just, you know, take note. Now, when it gets to a point where all your rubber bands are popping, that may be the end of your style. You could just put a new one back in, you know, no big deal. Maybe I won't wrap it as many times as I did. I think I did it like 5 times, so maybe it's just too much pressure for these little weak things. So now you can go through and let's take a pause. Let's take a pause. Which way is this going? Let me bring that up some. I'm gonna do a turnaround. Let me make sure I don't got none in here. Let's do a turnaround real quick. And I think for now I'm gonna leave these how they are, just because I want them to last quite a long time. I'm not going out anywhere today, so do I got all of them out? I might like stretch them down a little bit. Just give myself a little bit more length. This is the first time doing these since I cut my hair, so I'm gonna turn around. Get this on. Let's stretch them down. And probably in a few days I will separate them. Give myself more volume. I might separate some of these on the side. Oh, look how cute. Now if I had like I could probably do like a little bang. That would be kind of cute. Do a little front thing. It'd look kind of crazy in a second. Ooh. I might give a little bit of volume right here, over here. These are so cute. Just play around with it, get your style going, and yeah, I think I'm gonna just leave it just like this. I might go back through it with a little bit of grease again. Maybe, maybe not, but here it is. Ah, so cute. I have my moments where I just love my hair to be really, really curly, and then I get tired of that and like, oh no, we're going for the straight effect. So I do believe that locks are pretty darn versatile. Now granted, I can't put no box braids over it, but I can do things like the 2-strand twist extensions, which, let me see, I'm gonna put it right here, and so you can go see that. Now that was a good style that I did for the summer. But anyways, this is the final result. This is my makeup. I'm looking really, really cute. I'm not even leaving today. But this is just for y'all. This is just for y'all. So I just wanted to show you. Boing, 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 boing. All right, y'all. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was valuable. Let me know if you've ever done pipe cleaner curls, and if you have any suggestions for me on what I could do. No, there ain't no suggestions. I like the way I did mine. But if you have any questions, just let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Yeah, I'm been looking at myself all day. You already know that. All right, y'all, bye.